Self-defense myth 29. Look at how big I am. No one's going to start a fight with me. Absolute nonsense. I've seen the majority of times when the drunk guy has tried to start a fight, he picks the biggest guy because there's certain amounts of that, certain amount of kudos to work for the biggest guy. Prison rules are you take out the biggest guy in the yard so nobody else messes with you. A few weeks ago, a few of my mates were walking back up through town after a night out. One guy said something to the biggest guy in the group, who must be about 6'4", 6'5", former copper, big lad, works the doors himself. He, in his drunken state, said, "Piss off." One of my friends started to pull people away because he noticed that the guy who was arguing had his knife, had arm by his side, and he pulled a knife. So the idea of, well, I'm so big, no one's going to start on me. Well, they might not start on you one-on-one. But, if they are mouthing off, think about it. They're either highly trained, they've been in before, they do it regularly, they know they've got a group of mates who are about to spring out of nowhere and attack you as well, or they're tooled up. So this concept that I'm so big, no one's going to start a fight with me, I don't give a flying monkeys. I can tell from talking to you and how you stand whether or not you know what you're doing. And if you look like you don't know what you're doing, that's great, because no matter how heavy you can lift, no matter how tall you are, no matter how fat you might be, I know if I hit you in the sweet spot, you're going to go over. And I know, no matter, even if you're 1.5 feet taller than me, which is doubtful, but no matter how much bigger than me you are, I know how to work and mark my angles to get to your sweet spot. So this concept that I'm so big, it's irrelevant. Don't think that you're so big that nobody will start a fight with you. The other thing, of course, is no matter how big you are, turn the corner, there's going to be somebody bigger. Yeah, I would direct your attention to the old Pride Fighting Championships from Japan. They were known as F&F, Freaks and Fighters. So no matter how big you had somebody, here he comes at 6'10". Well, we've just paired him up with a guy who's 7'2" from Brazil. So this concept of I'm so big, no one's going to try me. Well, what if you run into someone who is bigger than you and they do try you? Again, there's no substitute for training. And when it makes sense to have the size, the physical attributes, and the knowledge and the training, have both of them, so just in case. So just a quick thing to dispel this myth that I'm so tall, I'm so broad, I'm so strong, I'm so big, no one's going to start me. It's absolute horseshit. If someone wants to start, they're going to start. If somebody's off their face on a drug, they're gonna start because they're not going to be able to perceive how big or short you are. It's all nonsense. Sometimes people pick on you because of your size, because it's a badge of honor for them, whatever. It's a myth that no one's going to start you because of your size. Get rid of that myth. Any comments or suggestions or queries or questions, let me know. Anything you'd like me to cover or review, let me know. Train hard, train smart, and stay safe.